You think you know me.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. In this episode, Warp Room number 4. And kind of going weirdly, we are starting with level 20. And not with 16. But there is a good reason for it. Because level 16 has, a hidden area that I need a certain colored gem. To, get everything there at once, which also just happens to be on this level. Also, in the last episode we gained the Death Tornado Spin, which allows us to do that, and this enemy kind of annoying. I always just assumed you had to jump over him and then whack him in the back. I never thought of sliding under him. I think that just never really popped into my mind. Also, that's through kind of a cheeky one. I don't need that. I don't need that bridge. But I'm gonna go and extend it anyway. Just because I can. I'm still working on my goal of getting 99 lives before we finish the relic sessions. And I pretty much have to do most of the job at this point. Because if you go for, relic chances, and at that point getting lives is kind of annoyingly hard. Let's not do an Elliot. Yes, I double jump. Great. Another one of those things that happened on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I have way too many channels I'm watching right now. I have like 10 to 15 channels that I watch regularly. Probably out of those 15 channels, there's like 8 of them upload like every day. So that is quite a lot of, YouTube every single day to go through. That normally isn't a problem, but I'm kind of a busy person, so I have like stuff to do it in the morning. I have some things to do that I do. So most of my afternoon and evenings are spent on YouTube, unless I stay up like late into the night on YouTube. That's all. Also, I think that I do every now and then. Just a thing that I do. Jump over you, get into this part. I could have probably made it, but I'm not doing a 105 speedrun right now, so speed isn't something that's too important right now. Well done, well done, well done, well done! Well done me. Just go ahead and mess up everything. There's the platform. And I don't know why, but for whatever reason, that this is the part where the music just jumps back to, normal level. And here it goes back to the death route. That's the blue gem. That is the exit if we want, but we don't. Yes, the reason why I'm not just jumping into the water, because Crash can't swim, so it just drowns. I'm not sure if Bandicoot can swim in real life. I'm not too interested about finding it out though. So if you know if they can swim or not, then let me know, and you won't be getting anything, but I might mention it on these videos, who knows. YouTube was kind of my second thing I wanted to talk about today. But I've done it now, so now what? The view out of my window is different. It's not that depressing color that I could have described it, like could have described it in the second episode. It was kind of like brownish red color looking, if you can imagine that color. It was kind of looking like that. That's pretty much the only thing I can really describe the color that was outside. But it's not like that currently. It's nice and autumny sunny outside. No leaves in trees. Well, there's like few leaves in trees. The autumn is coming, which you couldn't tell because it was like 50 to 20 degrees earlier this week. And I'm recording this on Friday, so a little bit of continuity for you. If you are watching this later, or when this goes up. You also may have noticed that, well, I got two series going up right now. I guess I could talk about what happened for you people who actually were at the beginning of this, at the beginning of Ratchet & Clank 1, like a month ago. There was another series that I was doing, and it was pretty much a glitch playthrough of Spyro 2. And I got kind of far. I managed to beat the first boss, but you never actually saw it. I cancelled the whole series after like 5 episodes or something. But the reason why I kind of canned it was, because there was just so many glitches that I wasn't able to do. And I never really claimed that I was, the master of everything. There was so many stuff that I just couldn't do in the later levels, and because I wasn't able to do them, there was no point of really going on with the series, because if I wasn't able to do those glitches, what was the point of doing a glitch playthrough? So I can't that, and I could have started with another series, but I decided that, you know what, maybe running one series at a time might be a better idea, so I kinda ran with that idea. But now I'm back. I got 2 series going. We should be good. Also, this is the reason why I did level 20 first, to get the blue gem. I could have gotten the checkpoint, but no, if I get the checkpoint, I respawn here and I wanna beat the level normally, so if I die, I go all the way back here, which means I have to do that in one go. Also, bringing these boxes was kind of a pointless thing because, I had to break them again. Now, normally what I would do is I would actually just run through the level into this area, do this challenge. Oh, this is all momentum based. My Sonic training is not making me happy right now. Alright, let's take it again. As I was saying, my Sonic training is not looking too good right about now. I could use, hover to get through these obstacles, which is probably the thing to do. But yeah, as I was saying, I have to pretty much do this in one go. No, 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 no. Ooh, that was too close. I need to slide and then do a normal jump to get over. There we go. Normally what I would do, I would just do this on first go, then re-enter the level and get the other gem. But if you are skillful, if you have skill in this game or are good at this game, then you can just do that. Just ignore the 2 deaths I had. Those weren't a thing. I'll cut them out. Why do I say things like I'll cut them out and I'll do this stuff in editing when I just never do that? Screw it, let's talk about my editing style. I do a video, I just adjust the audio levels. If there's some cuts I have to do, I do them. But I usually see that on the audio levels of me just being quiet. I can tell by that point that I should do something there. And if I screw up, like in the first episode, if I screw up, then I'll just leave some messages. But other than that, I'd never do too much editing. Which is probably one of the reasons why I'm doing so great in this channel. To be honest, I never really care if I do great in this channel or not. It's not my hobby, my livelihood doesn't depend on this. So why should I care if I'm doing badly or not? I still want to do some good videos, but mostly these are just videos that are just a guy playing games and doing some commentary on it. Maybe showing off some odd games now and then. But mostly just classic games that I played. Oh, he ran away. I was about to show that you can get some wound buff from those, whatever they are. You're going to trick me and kill me, so I'm gonna take my time. I'm not doing a speedrun, so I can take all the time that I want. Also, thank you for those. So yeah, I'm just a guy, I'm playing video games. I do play video games a lot, so that was kind of the idea after this. Just guy, let's just do playthroughs, record them, slap some commentary on it. And then speedruns happened. I started doing those and kind of got good on them. You know, I managed to win 3 speedrunning tournaments, so I'd say I didn't do too badly. But that's kind of, I guess the speedruns was the reason that I got distant, kind of got thrown away, because the speedrunning community was a thing, and not sure what happened, but things just happened, and well, I'm kind of back to square one. Not sure why that box kind of disappeared there. Yeah, speedrunning was a thing. At the same time I was able to grow this channel a little bit. And then people just kind of went away. After I left the, you know, speedrunning since the first time, I came back and kind of dominated after I came back, but nobody was talking to me outside the matches. Like, not a single person was talking to me. It's kind of stayed that way until now. Just nobody's talking to me anymore. Not sure what happened, really. Like, honestly, I'm clueless what happened. I took a little bit of distance from the community, I came back and it was changed. It had changed, I guess.
So, Crash Bandicoot, we meet again. Uka Uka and Dr. Cortex want me to teach you a lesson. Well, I've made a few modifications to my mechanics since our last encounter. So back off or be deleted.
Deleted! I can't do that. Brother Nero! I can't do that either. All the things I could have said there, I can't do any of them right. Why am I doing this? By the way, if you get that, well done. I'm not. If I say something and you'll get that, you'll get the reference, then good on ya. But I'm never really gonna be explaining anything. If you get it, then you'll get it. If you don't, then you'll just sit there and laugh at me because I looks like a complete idiot. And that's fine by me. I honestly don't care what people think of me. If people think I'm a good person, that's fine. If people think I'm an asshole or sound annoying, that's their opinion. I couldn't give a, I just wouldn't give a toss. Now also all the drama and YouTube changing and all the stuff like that, I'm not gonna be going even close to them in this channel. Because that is not the real point. My channel is all about just, playing games and just having fun. Occasionally playing an awful game and not having fun. All the fanboys are hated if I say Sonic Adventure 2 is bad. But it is bad. It wasn't, well, not bad, but it's not the greatest Sonic game ever made. Granted, I've not played that many Sonic games. I've only played Adventure 1, Adventure 2, Heroes, and Generations. I have no experience with the classic series, so I guess I don't really have any right to say about what's good in Sonic games, but come on people, Sonic Adventure 2 is not the greatest 3D Sonic game. I mean, you saw how many problems I had with it. The first one was way better. And that is opinion, not a fact. Every people have their own opinion. And that's another thing that I just don't understand about YouTube. Or the comment section in YouTube, anyway. Whenever there's a top 10 list, people will just shout at the person who made it and say that they are wrong, they should die, blah 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 blah. I never understood that. Whenever I see a top 10 list, I'm like, oh boy. Okay, this is this person's opinion, he thinks like that, and I'm just gonna move along. And whenever people actually say their opinion, that's just their opinion. Why get too mad about it? For example, when Nerd Cubed, I made reference his channel a lot in this channel, but it's just that damn good. That's one of the peoples I actually do regularly watch. But he said in his Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 video that skateboarding was as awful as in that little mini game. Oh, how did he actually phrase it? I actually get all the boxes great. He phrased it like this: this game is as bad as that one skateboarding minigame in Spyro 3. I was like, really? Okay. I thought it was good. And then I moved on. I don't get angry about people saying that some things are bad. I mean, let's just get slightly out of this game. I bought the Ratchet & Clank movie like few weeks back, and I watched it, and I think that movie is kind of, it's not the best movie I've seen, but It is a good movie. Actually liked it. Maybe because I'm a really huge Ratchet and Clank fan. Who knows? But I really liked it. It was a really good movie. It was a good Ratchet and Clank movie. It was stayed true to the game franchise. It made slight changes into the first game, but if you wanna base your movie of a game, that's not a good idea. And it actually did quite a lot of references into the whole series, and I got all of them, and I kind of laughed at it. Enjoy, not at it. But I laughed at it. Oh, that was a good joke. I actually get that. And after the movie, I went online to see what other people think like that, and the other people, they would just completely trash the movie. And I didn't understand why. But did I get angry? No. Did I think that those people are wrong? No. I just thought, okay, I seem to be in the minority that this film was actually good. So that was that. Kind of surprised, but I could live with it. Also, I love the tagline, the trailer tagline for the game. Game based on a movie based on a game. That was kind of I like simple humor, and that was like, oh, that's kind of a clever one. I like it. So that was the thing that happened. I watched the movie. It was good. Not too many people agree with that. And yeah, everybody has their own opinion, and if you get mad at it, then that's your problem. How about, yeah, I guess I could talk about, the whole YouTube screwing up everything again. But I simply don't care. As long as it doesn't affect me, a person who's doing this as a hobby, I honestly don't care.
So, you want to go a few rounds? When this is over, we'll see who's obsolete.
Okay, did TNA actually rip off those lines from this game? Because that sounds like it. Am I the only person who's noticing this? Okay, if you watched... Okay, I said I wasn't gonna be explaining things I make reference to, but there was this little thing called final deletion in TNA. Just for the record, I don't watch TNA. But, oh, hi Pura. There was this thing called final deletion. Basically, Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy going at it. And the whole broken Matt Hardy character. One of he uses like absolute and deleted and primarily and stuff like that. That was an awful explanation for people who don't watch wrestling or TNA. Just ignore me. If you wanna know more about it, just Google it. It should be fine. Anyway, that was the boss just done. Just like that. And Pura is gone, and we got a power up, we got the fruit bazooka, which I'm not gonna be using that much. Because it just makes this game way too easy.
It's funny how history repeats itself. Yet again, Engine has failed to defeat you. For this we must destroy you! Oh, my aching head. I'm not feeling myself these days. So the end is in sight. Gather another 5 crystals, and again you will have foiled my plan. Or will you?
The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So I guess Cortex has gone insane. Because he keeps trying to take over the world and I stop him. He tries that again and I still stop him. Take your pick, I guess. Right, another 12% gained. Next time we'll start moving into these 5 last levels. And then we'll move on to the final boss. Also, why can't I go there? Why is there invisible triangles here? It's like I can jump, go forward, then I move slightly backwards and I go forward again. There's just invisible triangles back here. Why? Can I also... Nope. Damn it, I wanted to make this interesting. Oh, fine, whatever. Thanks guys for watching. Next time, Warp Room 5.